What's up, everyone? Patrick Wagner here, and today I'm going to go over the top 10 tips for keeping your smartphone safer from hackers, especially if you're using digital assets like NFT art or NBA Top Shots. This is really important. So first, this graphic over here just kind of covers some of the smartphone attack vectors, both physical and the logical onboard stuff, just to be aware of what are some of the targeted areas of your smartphone. I put together a quick top 10 list. So the first one, call your cell phone provider and find out what safeguards they have in place. Most of them allow the ability to put a password on your account so nobody can change your account or account details. One of the hacks that most often happens is simply people call in saying a cell phone was lost and that you just are setting up a new account, and then they transfer based on the Mac ID to the new phone. And so there's used to be very little required information wise to make that happen, and if you had access to a cellular provider or a reseller, you could do it even easier on that back end. And a lot of those are the hacks that happen now via 2FA, SMS, and text messaging, because once they transfer your phone and where texts are going to, they pretty much have most of the control to get your email account, and then you're done. So check with your provider and put a password on your account so changes cannot be made without that password. I'd also go the additional step. If your provider does not provide the ability to put a password or additional security steps to avoid these kinds of problems, I would seriously look at changing providers immediately. Next, always update your OS on your phone so it's the latest. If you have an old model phone and you can't update your OS, look at putting yourself on a better phone simply from security. A lot of the updates block very simple loopholes that are available, and a lot of junior hackers take advantage of those. Avoid public Wi-Fi. I know people say this a lot. Or use a VPN app that will protect you if you are using that kind of a public Wi-Fi. Ensure you have a screen lock set up on your phone. Keep your number private or a separate device. I highly recommend, if you have any value of digital assets, NFT art, NBA Top Shots, any of that kind of stuff, that you absolutely use a separate smartphone device with a number that you don't use and share out there, nor do you install any other apps on it, and nor do you surf on that phone for any other reason. It's simply to hold and to log into accounts to make trades. Don't overshare on social media. Again, I have a more detailed mobile attack vector infographic here that kind of shows the multitude of entry points that are being looked at. So one of those on social media can provide quite a bit of information, and you don't want to make it any easier for folks to figure out location information or any of that could lead them to either guessing your passwords or going to the right mobile provider to try to hack your account or get it transferred. Avoid spam emails and phishing scams. A lot of those are designed for you to open up a file that injects spyware. A lot of browser problems now as well are designed to inject different types of viruses or spyware to then read the cache on your browser, and that has been a big hack for a lot of users using MetaMask, which is an Ethereum-based wallet in your Chrome browser. Also, I advise check on additional security measures you can take for both your smartphone. Do some searches for blogs. Install an antivirus software as well. Last but not least is this really detailed infographic by Now Secure inside the mobile attack surface. This kind of gives you an idea of all the different possibilities that are out there. That's why one of my big advices are, if you have any value in digital assets, NFT art, NBA Top Shots, or more and more, it's better to limit these attack vectors by avoiding the use of a lot of these devices. On my device, I actually shut down the Wi-Fi, don't use that at all. I turn on the Wi-Fi only at home, log in, make a trade, exchange an asset, turn everything back off, shut it down. And that will limit all the possibilities of many of these attack surfaces mentioned in this infographic here. So I hope that helped. Just wanted to give you guys a quick 10 tips to secure yourself and your smartphone and any digital assets you have on there, like your NFT art or your NBA Top Shots. Have a great day, guys.